Hello, everyone. In the name of Yesaya S. Yeshua HaMashiach, welcome to Small Talk to ESL YouTube channel. With me, Saud Ishak Simanjuntak. Our topic today is the last tenses, English verb tenses for American English for Indonesians ESL. Okay, we're gonna discuss about past future perfect and past future perfect continuous, signal word usage and timeline. Oke, selamat datang di Small Talk to ESL YouTube channel bersama saya Saud Ishak Simanjuntak. Topik kita kali ini akan membahas tenses terakhir untuk kata kerja tenses, yaitu past future perfect and past future perfect continuous. Yang kita bahas di sini berkaitan dengan signal words, kata-kata tanda, penggunaan dan garis waktu. Okay? Verb tenses. The meaning of verb tenses refers to when. Okay. I change the pointer to first to lesser pointer. Verb tenses refers to when time the action in a sentence takes place, whether it happened in the past, it's happening in the present, or will happen in the future. Jadi kata kerja tenses mengacu pada saat, waktu, tindakan yang terjadi dalam sebuah kalimat, apakah itu terjadi di masa lalu, sedang terjadi di masa sekarang, atau akan terjadi di masa depan. Past future perfect tense. A. Past future perfect tense. Structure, subject, plus word or should, plus have, plus verb 3, plus object or complement. Past future perfect tense is a form of sentence that has a function to express the idea in the future from the perspective of the past, but the fact that the idea was not proven. Past future perfect tense adalah bentuk kalimat yang memiliki fungsi untuk mengekspresikan gagasan di masa depan dari sudut pandang masa lalu, tetapi faktanya bahwa gagasan itu tidak terbukti. Past future perfect tense. Structure in affirmative or positive form, subject plus word or should, plus have, plus verb 3, plus object or complement. Dalam bentuk negatif, subject ditambah word atau should, ditambah not, tambah have, tambah verb 3, tambah object or complement. Dalam bentuk in interrogative form, would atau should plus subject plus have plus verb 3 plus object or complement. Okay, let's take a look at the example. He should have gone to school. Dia seharusnya pergi ke sekolah. He shouldn't have gone to school. Dia seharusnya tidak pergi ke sekolah. Should he have gone to school? Akankah dia pergi ke sekolah? Using subject plus auxiliary. She, or he, or it, or they. Use subject plus would, plus have, plus verb 3. Equals subject plus be, was or were, plus going to, plus have, plus verb 3. I, we, use subject plus should, equal subject plus be, was, were, plus going to, plus have, plus verb 3. Past future perfect tense. Short or contracted forms. He or she would. He'd or she'd. You would. You'd. I should. I'd. We should. We'd. Would not. Wouldn't. And should not. Shouldn't. This type of English tenses can be used to show an action that is expected to have been completed at a time in the past. In this case, would have is a past form of a future perfect tense. In addition, this type of tense is also used to discuss something that is not possible. Jenis tenses bahasa Inggris ini dapat digunakan untuk menunjukkan suatu tindakan yang diharapkan telah selesai pada suatu waktu di masa lalu. Dalam hal ini, will have adalah bentuk lampau dari future perfect tense. Selain itu, tenses jenis ini juga digunakan untuk membicarakan sesuatu yang tidak mungkin. Past future perfect tense. Usage atau penggunaan. Number 1, stating something that couldn't have happened in the past. Conditional sentence type 3. Menyatakan sesuatu yang tidak mungkin terjadi di masa lalu. Conditional sentence tipe 3. Okay, let's take a look at the example. Mari kita lihat contohnya. If Faris had treated me last night, I would give him a motorcycle. Jika saja Faris mentraktir saya semalam, saya akan memberikannya sebuah sepeda motor. If Lisna had come last night, we would have been sad. Jika saja Lisna datang tadi malam, kita akan sedih. If she had not got an injury, she would have been won the race. Jika tidak mendapatkan cedera, dia akan memenangkan balapan. Past future perfect tense. Usage, penggunaan. Number 2, declare events that should have happened in the past but didn't happen. Menyatakan kejadian yang seharusnya terjadi di masa lampau namun tidak terjadi. Okay, let's take a look at the example. Devi should have received her package by now. Saat ini seharusnya Devi sudah menerima paketnya. Lisna should have been arrived in Makassar if the airline had not faced delay. Lisna seharusnya sudah tiba di Makassar jika maskapai itu tidak mengalami keterlambatan. If Ardi had studied hard last night, he should have been passed the final exam. Jika Ardi belajar keras tadi malam, dia seharusnya lulus ujian akhir. Past future perfect tense, usage, penggunaan. Number 3, stating activities that can be done in the past but not done or not successfully performed. Menyatakan aktivitas yang dapat dilakukan di masa lampau namun tidak dilakukan atau tidak berhasil dilakukan. Let's take a look at the example. I could have bought that bag but I preferred to buy new shoes. Saya bisa membeli tas itu, tetapi saya lebih suka membeli sepatu baru. Anto could have bought a new house, but he preferred to save money and wait for the new car. Anto bisa membeli rumah baru, tetapi dia lebih suka menghemat uang dan menunggu mobil baru. Diana could have bought a new car, but she preferred to save her money for new house. Diana dapat membeli sebuah mobil baru, namun dia lebih memilih menabung uangnya untuk rumah baru. Past future perfect tense. A structure. Okay, subject plus would or should plus have plus verb 3 plus object or complement. Okay, in the positive form, Samantha would have performed drama last year. In negative form, Samantha would not have performed drama last year? In interrogative, would she have performed drama last year? Signal words atau kata-kata tanda. On Monday last week at 1 o'clock yesterday. In June last year at 7:30 yesterday. A function, if it used to express the idea in the past that an action or event was predicted, planned, or promised, expected, or obliged to have been done completely before or by a certain time in the future or past or before, while another action or event happened in the future or past, regardless the fact that the idea has not been proved to be true. Digunakan untuk menyatakan gagasan di masa lalu bahwa suatu tindakan atau peristiwa yang diprediksi, direncanakan, dijanjikan, diharapkan, atau wajib telah dilakukan sepenuhnya sebelum atau pada waktu tertentu di masa depan atau masa lalu, atau sebelum atau sedangkan tindakan atau peristiwa lain terjadi di masa depan di masa lalu, terlepas dari fakta bahwa gagasan tersebut belum terbukti kebenarannya. Okay, past future perfect tense. Okay, let us look the figure number 1, the figure of timeline number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay, this is a plan, promise, prediction, expectation, obligation. Okay, past, present, future, past, future, perfect action, or even for past perfect function. Okay, the figure 1 for past perfect function, and the figure 2, yeah. Okay, the timeline of figure 2, past, future, perfect action, or even for present perfect function. This is for present perfect function. Okay, you can look on your screen the figure of timeline, figure 2 of timeline. Okay, and the last figure, the third figure of timeline, past, future, perfect action, or even for future perfect function. Okay, this one for future perfect function. B. Past, future, perfect continuous tense. Structure: subject plus would or should plus have plus been plus verb ing plus object or complement. Definition atau pengertian: past, future, perfect continuous tense is a verb pattern that serves to express an imaginary event or activity that has started and is ongoing at a certain time, duration in the past. This tense is a presupposition or assumption, meaning that the actions in the sentence only make assumption in the sentence stated by him. Past, future, perfect continuous tense adalah pola kata kerja yang berfungsi untuk menyatakan peristiwa atau aktivitas imajiner yang telah dimulai dan sedang berlangsung pada satu durasi waktu tertentu pada masa lampau. Tenses ini bersifat pengandaian atau asumsi. Maksudnya adalah pelaku dalam kalimat tersebut hanya memberikan asumsi pada kalimat yang dinyatakan olehnya. Okay? Past, future, perfect continuous structure for affirmative or positive form. Subject plus would or should plus have plus been plus verb ing plus object or complement. Okay? In the negative form, subject plus would or should plus not plus have plus been plus verb ing plus object or complement. Or in the interrogative form, would or should plus subject plus have plus been plus verb ing plus object or complement. Okay, for example, I would have been working in leading companies for 5 years. Saya telah bekerja di perusahaan terkemuka selama 5 tahun. I would not have been working in leading companies for 5 years. Saya tidak akan telah bekerja di perusahaan terkemuka selama 5 tahun. Would I have been working in leading companies for 5 years? Apakah saya tidak akan telah bekerja di perusahaan terkemuka selama 5 tahun? Past future perfect continuous using a subject plus auxiliary. She, he, or it, or they use subject plus would plus have plus been. Okay, or equal subject plus be, was, or were plus have plus been. I or we use subject plus should plus be equal subject plus be or was or were plus going to plus have plus been. Short or contracted forms: he, she will, he'll or she'll. You will, you'll. I shall, I'll, we shall, will. Would not, wouldn't, should not, shouldn't. Past future perfect continuous usage, penggunaan. For number 1, expressing the length of an event, action, and action that will have occurred in the past. Menyatakan akan lamanya suatu peristiwa atau tindakan dan perbuatan yang akan sudah sedang terjadi pada masa lampau. Okay, let's take a look at the example. By August 2017, we should have been studying English in Pare for 6 months. Menjelang bulan Agustus 2017 yang lalu, kami akan telah sedang belajar bahasa Inggris di Pare selama 6 bulan. I should have been working here for 2 years by last December. Saya akan telah sedang bekerja di sini selama 2 tahun menjelang akhir bulan Desember. If my visa accepted, I would have been traveling to Los Angeles last year. Jika visa saya disetujui, saya akan telah sedang berlibur ke Los Angeles tahun lalu. Past future perfect continuous usage, penggunaan. Number 2, stating an event, action and deed whose time is in progress has occurred and will take place in the past. Menyatakan suatu peristiwa tindakan dan perbuatan yang waktunya sedang berlangsung atau sudah terjadi dan akan berlangsung di masa lampau. Okay, let's take a look at the example. By last July, I should have been working in this office for 3 years. Menjelang bulan Juli yang lalu, aku akan sedang bekerja di kantor ini selama 3 tahun. I would have been waiting for you, for your email for 5 days by the end of this week. Aku akan sudah sedang menunggu emailmu selama 5 hari menjelang akhir minggu ini. Past future perfect continuous structure, subject plus would or should plus have plus been plus verb ing plus object or complement. Okay, let's take a look at the example. They would have been learning English grammar for 1 year by the end of last month. And the negative sentence, they would have, they would not have been learning English grammar for 1 year by the end of last month. In this sentence, you add they would not have been learning for negative. Okay, and then for interrogative, you have used would in the first sentence. Would they have been learning English grammar for 1 year by the end of the last month? Okay. Time or word signal, kata-kata tanda yang berkaitan dengan waktu. Tanda waktu atau kata-kata tanda. By the end of this day, by the end of this day, by the end of this week, by the end of this month, by the next month, by the next year, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, this morning, in 2002, yesterday, time signal, usually, always, often, ever, never, seldom, hardly. Past future perfect continuous. Explain ideas that in the past an action or event is predicted, planned, promised, expected, or should be happening, takes place during a certain period in the future from the past, and when simultaneously a job or another occurrence also occurs, or its happening takes place in the some period in the future from the past, of the fact that the idea was not proven true. Menjelaskan ide suatu tindakan atau peristiwa di masa lalu yang diperkirakan, direncanakan, dijanjikan, diharapkan, atau harus terjadi selama periode tertentu di masa depan. Dan ketika secara bersamaan terjadi tindakan atau pekerjaan, peristiwa, kejadian lain juga terjadi atau sedang terjadi pada periode yang sama di masa depan dari masa lalu, dari kenyataan bahwa gagasan itu tidak terbukti benar. Okay, let's take a look at the example. This is the timeline. Past, future, perfect continuous. Timeline. Okay, sorry. This tense describe an action that has been in progress for a duration of time before another event of time in the future at the same period in the future from the past. Tenses ini menggambarkan suatu tindakan yang telah berlangsung selama jangka waktu tertentu sebelum peristiwa atau waktu lain di masa depan, pada periode yang sama di masa depan dari masa lalu. Okay, this all about past, future perfect, and past, future perfect continuous. And this is the last video of tenses. If you like, and this video is useful or benefit for you, yes, you can support this video by subscribe and activate the notification bell, and don't forget also like, share, and comment. If you want to comment, you can comment below of the video, the description box, below of the video. Okay, thanks for watching and stay blessed. See you next video. Bye bye.